Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore Survival. Now you may know what has happened. Minecraft 1.18 has finally dropped, and what does that mean? I don't actually know. All I know is we have a higher limit, we have a lower limit, and aside from that, I really don't care. So what did we do last time? Well, that is a good question. I think we went to the Nether. We went to other places. And... yeah, no, I literally have no idea. We got diamond tools. I mean, that's always a good thing to have, right? Got enchanted diamond tools, and we're ripping children out of the farms kind of thing. So at least we have that. We've also got a bunch of pumpkins and melons, so we're looking good, you know? We are looking good. That's right, we went to the Nether to get quartz to go and get observers, so then we can make a pumpkin farm. That's right. So all I know is that there's better immersion blending for our biome blending, and that the height limits are different, and I think that they changed the spawn, the ways that mobs spawn, so we don't have to place 1,000 torches. I don't know if there's actually a lower limit now. This is a bad spot to build that place. I'm gonna see if we can go to, okay, so it's just... oh, this is awful. Okay, never mind. It's better. It's fixed. Got scared for a second. And now we're in the negatives. Previously, the only negatives that we could get to would be our death. And we no longer have to deal with that. Nice. I do believe that diamonds are said to get more frequent the lower you go, so who knows? That is a good question for someone who is not me. Yeah, I think they changed the spawn mechanics so that they only spawn in absolute darkness, so with the way the torches are set up, and I guess it would make it easier than in the actual areas that we're going to, because the deep dark is, as the name describes, very dark. See, we're pretty much gonna have to load in every single chunk, aren't we? Feels so weird to be this far down, honestly. Clay? That's interesting. I don't really care for it, but I'll just, you know... no, I won't turn down some good clay, that's for certain. Do I have a purpose for it? No. But it's clay. I mean, literally, there's no reason to turn it down. Now I've been digging in a straight line, but I was kind of expecting to see some diamonds by now. That's tough. Oh. Aw. I guess the game's having a hard time, reloading these chunks to make them easier to, or to make them, I guess, more advanced. You know, at the very least, we do know one thing. We will pretty much never run out of Deep Slate. Like, it's been Deep Slate since a while ago. Which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I like Deep Slate. I am going to have to build a mob farm before the day is up, aren't I? Something at least. Or at the very least, I'm gonna have to build the librarian farm. Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds about right. We need to build a librarian farm. And you know what? That's fine. Hey, our first bunch of ore in this backwater place. Nice, nice. Not gonna turn that down, thank you. Oh, now we're at 0 again. Or, what is this? -60, yes. This is -60. Oh, technically I guess it goes to -61 or something. Nice. Why did I do this? I don't know. It's a good question. Kind of bad that the ore placement was... I think that it's more... They made ore sparser to get, so that's gonna be a very big uh-oh. I'm gonna bring this all down by... Because I'm literally just standing here, I'm just gonna bring this all down by 1. Definitely a big difference cutting through stone and cutting through Deep Slate. Like, holy snapperoonies, that is a difference and a half. Difference and a half, Shane. You know, with all these bricks, it almost makes me want to do something with them, but I know that I don't have enough to actually do something cool. Closest I could do would probably make like a furnace shed. With my simplistic quick furnace XP storage that I often do. Did I not pick up that gold? I don't think I picked up that gold. Nice. This is just... I can't imagine how fast this would be if I had a super pickaxe. I can't imagine how slow this would be if I was doing this without a stone pickaxe. Like, holy shit, that would just be... That would be deadly. Trying to run this through with a stone pickaxe? Oh, I would hate myself. You know, it's really horrible that I read so much. I mean, it's good. I have entertainment on demand, basically, without having to worry about stressing myself out by playing video games. But it's also horrible because there's a lot of books that I read that are in the process of being translated, and so I catch up to them before they, like, every day that they come out. And it's cool, I guess. It's also horrible because I don't want to catch up to them, you know? I would really rather not catch up to them because it's very aggravating. Because I just want to buckle down and read 100 chapters. But then again, when I do that, I often get bored of books. Like, I get mentally fatigued, I guess, because I just read 500 chapters in a week, in 2 weeks. And if each chapter takes, 20 minutes to read, 500 times 20, well, I think that's a little bit more than a week, but still. Like, what is it? It takes 3 chapters to make an hour. 500. So let's go. That'd be 100 hours if we go with 300 chapters. So 200 hours. 140 hours. Yeah. How many hours are in a week? Well, there are 24 times 7. That is 100. That is 140. 4 times 7 is big numbers. I can do math, you see? But no, literally 4 times 7 is 28. So 168 hours in a week, I think that is. Minus 40 hours, 100. If that would only leave about 20 hours of sleep. 20 to 30 hours of sleep. If I spend every other hour, every other minute doing that, like that is some serious dedication, my guy. Dirt, andesite, gravel, dorite. Miscellaneous. Nice. It's nice to have such a organized inventory. I don't know where I got this bone meal. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're getting iron at a pretty steady pace. I'm kind of surprised that none of my settings get changed through the updates. Like my sound settings, I completely forgot about it, but it would have been pretty awful. How dare you? That's racist to my kind. Calling me a human. How's it going, Slither? Slither. I think I was smelting stuff. I was. Blocks. Ew, it's the first time I think it's rained in this game since ever. Yeah, how's it going, Slither? How's it going with you today?
Hello, human.
How did I want this set up again? Let's see. We have just a little viewing area to look out over all of our progress. I don't know what I wanted this to be. And we were gonna have our villagers set up along this wall like this. Shut up. Shut up. Interesting. Well, I hope all goes well for you. gonna be so annoying to move all these guys over. I mean, I guess I could do it. It doesn't matter, but still, it's still gonna be annoying. Okay, what do I need? I'm building those, so let's go and do this. I want bricks. I don't exactly remember the plan I had in this endeavor, but I'll take bricks. Bricks, bricks. Cool. Well, just be smart about it, right? Don't get cheated, don't get anything. One, two, three. That gives myself a little bit more of a wiggle room for that area. You know, it's not like I need to sell that much. But yeah, just remember to not rely on it unless you're really going to be putting your work in for that, because the market's always unstable. You never know what's going to be the next big thing. That's about all I can say as advice, as my sagely advice. I do not know Jack Harlow's hairstyle. Unfortunately, I am not educated in his decoration. That's a bad way of describing it. His decoration. You should be like me, sport a nice spiffy amount of long hair. You know, I could just go search up Jack Har. Yeah, I think you really have to have a very specific appearance to pull off a hairstyle like that. Okay, let's see. Let's get some wood over. You would definitely need to carry a very unique appearance. I have to go cut down trees. This, bones. Let's put this tree over in the back area here. Now you start to decay, and then we can start doing our stuff over here. I'll take your word for it. I mean, like, I don't know how good your word is, but I'll take your word for it. Interesting. You know what I'd go with? I'd go with sadness, because I have a long hair. No, I don't know. Probably not sadness. Interesting. Nice hair. Episode. Yeah, I don't know. It was like the first thing that jumped into my mind that I thought, hey, this would be funny. It's not funny. Not even sad, it's just meh. Okay, so not night time. I got my little kitty cat. I no longer have my kitty cat. He's left me. That's actually kind of sad. Fine, I get it. I get it, cat. You don't love me anymore. Noise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. You know, it's very weird, but my long hair is one of the very few things that I actually take pride in about my appearance, and I don't know what that is, or why that is. Like, I really like having nice, soft hair, nice, volume-filled hair, and there's no direct reason for it. Voluminous. Voluptuous. Well, they're definitely an old-fashioned. I think your mother is saving you, honestly. So technically, you know, depending on how old you are, like, if you're just gonna go to get a haircut at a haircutter's, that's one thing. But if you're trying to get her to cut your hair specifically, I guess she'll have control over what hairstyle she'll try. I believe there's a evil villager here trying to steal my wood products. You literally have nothing I need. Okay. Oh, what games are being simulated now? Oh yeah, well, didn't you see that they also had Power Wash Simulator recently? Like, at this point, simulator games are just, you know, simulations of what real life is supposed to be. Like, not even fun real life, like being a fireman or a police officer. Or a chef. Yeah, literally just everyday tasks. Things that people consider chores. Do they still hate me? Oh yeah, you guys still hate me. Hey, you got a lot of health. Did I pick up the leads? I didn't pick up the leads. Yeah, there's also there is a cool simulator game which is what's it called? It's basically building a computer sim, and it's interesting because it gives you an idea of what it actually looks like to build a proper computer. Where's the... Or there's a gun building sim. Where you take apart, fix, and clean guns, which is interesting, you know. For people who don't have access to those specific tools and equipment, you know, spending what, 40 bucks on a game that gives you a pretty good idea as to how it happens is interesting. Llama go burr. The weak llama. This is the weak llama. I wonder what happened to the rest of them. There was one llama that had S6 spots, but the rest of them have 3, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to kill them all later. Exactly. Like, although, you know, there's a limit to how helpful they can be, since, you know, nothing's as helpful as doing it yourself with hands and feet. Why do you want to play with the phone case? Huh? Why? Why do you have to be so annoying? Stop it! That's my phone case now. That's my phone case now, okay? Phone box. Okay, phone box. Sorry, one of my cats was being very annoying. I get that they were having fun, but they were being annoying little bitches. Your fun does not trump my my strength. Eventually, right? That's how it goes. Okay. Let's get chests from here. One chest. Now you wouldn't be the only one. That's got 1. That's got 9. I'm definitely gonna have to make some good carpets now. What do we want? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? I'll see if I have it. Give me a favorite color. What do you guys think? Think he's got a favorite color? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a favorite color. One of them is fluffy, the other 2 are sleek. Sleek as tigers. But no, yeah. I got 1 fluffy cat and 2 sleek ones. Purple. I got purple. Look at that. Purple. The crowning it. Too bad, we already made purple. That looks pretty cool. We already made purple though. The purple is what it shall be. Miscellaneous materials. That goes into food. I have that. Nice, so it only takes 8 to fully burn through 64. I guess I'll start with what I have. Do have a workbench here. Oh, there's all the wood. I was wondering where all the wood went, but I guess it was here. Yeah, let's work with a nice solid base of spruce. You're not that solid of a base of spruce, huh? Good. Good. Important to have everything in place before you really start building. In this case, having good tools is just as important. It feels so nice to be able to just basically insta-mine everything. I have such high quality tools with like efficiency 5. Like this it just feels amazing. We'll fix up the little mistakes here and there. Make sure everything is nice and stable. There. Away all the excess dirt. Okay. We're just getting rid of all the dirt in the way. So welcome back. Let's mostly just fill it out with stubs, I guess. Oopsies. Oh, cool. Sounds like a good cat. Or rather, sounds like a cat. Okay, let's get everything in place. What's a library without a wooden floor, right?
it's not a library. At that point, it's just an empty hall. Or a private collection, but still. A library without a wooden floor is not a library. So I guess it can get away with having a wood laminate floor. That's close enough to wood, but still. How is this guy still alive? Like, I know he's trapped on a 1x1 platform, but still. Die already, sir. Your life has already begun to be forfeit. Or become forfeit. Looks like I've put most of the wooden logs on the outer edge, which is fine. It kind of makes sense that they would be there. You know what's kind of sad? You don't know, but I know. I get to read a lot of books, and I always brag about that, because honestly it's a good thing, because I like reading a lot of books. And so I get to see a lot of tropes, like pretty generic tropes. And one of the things that kind of annoys me is when, you know, I'm reading a book, watching a book, and it's got a few tropes that are pretty... It's clear that they took direct inspiration from something. Like, you know, I'm reading this one book, or was, and it's clear it took direct... If it wasn't just a blatant ripoff, which some books are, you know, they see the popularity of the original and they say, ooh, let me do that, but a little worse. That's what some books are. And you can see when those are blatant ripoffs. There's other books which take inspiration instead of just being blatant ripoffs, and then they get called blatant ripoffs, and it's really sad because it's like, but they're not, you know? Sure, they have some concepts that are very similar, but it's not necessarily the same thing. Like, there's this one book that uses constellations, which are just another name for gods, without offending people. And these constellations watch over people as they go through kind of like a worldwide death game. And it's good book. I would recommend it 100 times out of 100. But there's this other book that I'm reading and several others that I've read. Now, some books that I've read are just blatant copies. Just poor man copies. What can you do? Other ones take very generic steps, like, you've made it to the end of the game, but you're the last human alive, and your reward is basically, I want to go back to the beginning so I can do everything over again, but better. And it's like, okay, I guess. I've seen a couple of these, and they can be done good, but also be done poorly. Like, they can be done very poorly. Also, the presence of the military in these books, like, what's it called? I know that not every place is as militaristic as, you know, America, or, I don't know, Russia? What are other militaristic areas? I don't know. Like, I know not everywhere is as militaristic as those places, but holy shit. Don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that the military all around the world have high quality weapons for a reason. You know? guns that could stop elephants are in their armaments. Like, don't know about you, but that's a pretty important thing to have. And yet you say that these militaries are weaker. These militaries with, tanks and guns and airstrikes and all these fancy fucking things are weaker than a small group of people with swords, bows, and arrows. And you're saying, and for some reason, guns don't work in dungeons or something like that. Excuse me, but I don't think that's how the game works, you know? Like how does a gun work? How does a gun work? Well, you pull a trigger, and depending on the type of gun, let's say a very generic gun, it releases a tension, spring, or lever, and that falls down to strike a firing pin. The firing pin slightly creates a spark or a reaction, and that ignites gunpowder inside a bullet casing, which the resulting explosion in such a confined area propels a metal projectile forwards at incredible speeds. That is how a gun works. How does an arrow work? You pull back on a bowstring and you let go, and it sends an arrow forwards. Okay. How do guns not work in dungeons? Like, for some places they give it a basic explanation of, oh, nothing that was made from Earth can travel to the other world. Can travel through dungeons. Nothing at all. And it's like, okay. Then why did the military or anyone ever just make guns and weapons and ammo out of materials that they were mining from these dungeons, right? Don't know about you, but if a buttload of dungeons are opening, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more than just one thing they're getting. Hell, why don't they just farm the dungeons in the area where they can keep them open? What's the point in clearing a dungeon if you know that it's going to come back, right? That's a key thing. What's the point in clearing a dungeon if you know it's going to come back? Literally, like, the next month. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. You station the military around it. You clear out all debris in area, giving you a full, proper sightline to what you're looking at. And then you wait for it to break, and you murder everything. For the moment that everything is breathing, you send people in to collect the corpses so that you can process those to be used for different things. And then you murder everything again when it comes back out, you know? You don't know, but I know. And it's just so annoying that they don't... Like, there's no way that any military would ever give concessions to special powered people to protect them from these unique dungeon lives. No. No. They would hold an iron fist over these dungeons, and either they would forcefully conscript these powered individuals, or they'd kick them out of the country. And if they fought back, well, guess what? They're still humans. They're still very weak to bullets, although somehow they are, but these monsters aren't. You know? How... What is it? Okay, no worries. Thanks for coming, Slither. Have fun. You know, there's a minimum thickness of metal that guns have to... body armor, sorry. That guns have to make it through. They have to be able to... They have to have either a bullet that can pierce through or whatever. So... It's just ridiculous, you know? Just ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's just stupid. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about stuff. Let me use light slabs. No, let me use Yeah, I'll use nether brick or nether rack for this as my emergency brick. But literally, it's like, you kidding me? How much you kidding me? Cause you sound like you're kidding me, right? I think I'll set them up in groups of like, yeah, if I go like this. I'll put library there. Library there, I'll be able to push this in forwards. Library there. Library. That'll give us 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That'll give us 12. And then we can also add more whenever we want. But no, literally guns have to go through a minimum amount of body armor. And as far as I know, body armor is really good at stopping bullets, right? And even if it doesn't go through it, just the direct impact of everything is going to very much hurt. I don't see how, you know, these behemoth monsters like giant bears and stuff, which, sure, you know, they argue that they have such solid fur and armor and defense that they can withstand all these blows of bullets. I don't know about you, but even if I was that thick to be able to be immune to bullets, I'm pretty sure I would still feel bullets. And it wouldn't be like, you know, tiny little pebbles being thrown at me. It would probably be enough to make me scream. Like, really? Okay, we're gonna have to get... You know what, because we're here, let's finish up on the, thing. I don't know if I have any rails. Got rail carts and some rails. Let's get some temporary block. But still, it's like, you do all these things, you make the story okay, but you fail at the very basic idea that the military isn't competent. Like, the military is more competent than you make it seem, people. The military is a lot more competent than you think. Even if you don't want to think it. Okay. I think it's a lot more competent than you think. Like, even if for those special monsters, you couldn't kill them with pretty much what could be considered pistol bullets. You always have specialty rounds, you know? Like, there's always specialty rounds that you can use. If you can't kill them with pistol rounds, you have rifles. If you can't kill them with rifles, you have hollow point and armor piercing rounds. Oh wow, you never even thought about that, huh? You know what's really cool about hollow point and armor piercing? They're meant to be very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Very dangerous rounds indeed. They are. They are living disaster rounds. Like, I do believe hollow point expand when they have hit their mark, which is very important. Like, I think they expand out, which causes more damage. A lot more damage when they've hit their mark than other rounds. And armor piercing, well, they're made to pierce through armor. The thick fat of, you know, an orc or a goblin, you know, a troll and an ogre ain't gonna be doing jack all. Aside from getting in their own way because they can't run away fast enough. All the way to the back? What a prick. I can't see anything when they're standing directly in front of me. Nice. Nice. Hello, sir. Thanks for joining the party. Nice. But no, it's really dumb. Like, you know, say what you want about the military, but they're competent enough that, you know, they'd be able to stop stuff. And you say, oh, well, maybe dragons could, you know, destroy the military. Dragons couldn't do jack all. I don't mean to scare you, but dragons are weaker than you think. Or at least, by lore, they're weaker than you think. Okay, beets, potatoes, bread, carrots. Okay, potatoes, bread, carrots. Right, potato, wheat, carrots. I don't know what bastard stepped on my plants, but I'm going to kill them. Wheat. Carrots. Potatoes. You. Just trading with you. You want potatoes now? Okay. I'll give you potatoes. Wheat. And carrots. Nice. But no, it just hurts me. It just hurts me how they depict the military as being such useless fools. And, like, I get that the world is moved by profit, you know? I have very unique thoughts on that. But there's no way in hell that the military would have, you know, acquiesced to give owners or to allow people, civilians, to use dungeons without being part of military personnel. Like, no way. That just doesn't happen. I need to get some half slabs. Because then it's just uncontrollable. Like, it's just... I can keep going all over and just continue saying in circles what I've been saying for the last while. And as cool as it would make me sound, it has no purpose, right? You know, everyone by now would have already seen what I'm talking about, would have already judged that I'm correct in my assessment. stories that do this that don't seem to have a proper understanding of how the military works in any standard. It's just wrong. It's just bad. Yeah, go yourself. My fuck, someone turned up the heat in the heater and it's hot. Like this is awful heat. Like holy snapperoonies. Okay, let's grab that. That's right, I was going to do the thingamabob. I was gonna move the thing over into the quarter circle thing. That would make sense. Am I talking about? I was meaning moving the enchantment table over here. Probably on like a second deck floor or something like that. Spiral staircase that leads us to the second floor. That marks where those all go, and then I can put all the rest of the stuff there. Yeah, we're still kind of figuring out the location that we're putting everything, bricks included. So, you know, we're working on it, you know? We're working on it. Still, it's just dumb, you know? If human-made objects or objects that don't have the make of, you know, this fantasy dungeon world aren't allowed inside the heckin' dungeon, okay, you know, I'll accept that. But if you say that no one ever thought to make a gun, not to mention, you know what's really important about these guns? If this metal and material that are being used in, or that are being mined out of this dungeon, are a higher quality, higher strength metal than the ones that we currently have available to us, why would they not make stronger guns? If they're giving these to Roused, or you know, these specialized players, quote unquote, who have the strength of 10 men, why don't they let these guns buck like a heckin' bronco, you know? Let them bring in miniaturized tanks, pretty much. Hand tanks, hand cannons, you know? But no, you just blah blah blah. Like, you know, treat them like Spartans. Not like the 300 Spartans, but like, you know, Halo Spartans, how they have guns that can rip through. If you look at the lore for the pistol, the sidearm to the Spartan 3s and 2s and 1s and all that stuff, the original pistol, it is heckin' strong, my guy. It is a beefy weapon. And it's allowed to be a beefy weapon because it was in the hands of Spartan 3s who had this literal strength of 10 men. You know? I say literal, but I don't mean literal. But they had the strength of a lot of people, since they were biologically engineered monsters. Let's see. Bugs. That's all they were. They didn't have to be anything else. They were just biologically engineered monsters. And they were good at their job. And everyone placed them. I do not like that. I use it. So let's see. Well, let's see if this works. Take these all down. If I go this, and I go that. Pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy decoration. Honestly, that is a heavy decoration. And we'll have to work on that later on. There we go. Nice sand. Might have to go to a desert to get some sand. I think we have to go somewhere at least. Still, it's just dumb, honestly. Like, what do you do with that kind of stuff, right? There's a beach, but I don't want to destroy the beach. Because I don't really want to do anything that's too close to this area. Because the closer I am to this area, the more ugly it'll be. I'm really gonna have to start building upwards with that. I don't know if there was ever a desert in this direction. I don't even know if I've gone this direction. I might have held off for the sake of yeah, I might have held off for the sake of the updates. Hey, it's a savannah. Definitely didn't come this direction. I do not remember a savannah. That's one. That is what I wanted. Oh, that's very boxy. Seems the loading speed is a bit lower. It'd be interesting if the Savannah came out with like green sand. Like, but it would also be really dumb. Is that what I think it is? Oh my gosh! Wow, this is just straight cut out of the earth. Huh. I think that is just straight cut into the earth. Oh. Well, that's not nice. Well, at least we have access to a, what is it? A guardian farm, should we ever need it. I'd find a cow quickly. I don't want to spend 5 minutes with mining fatigue. I hope there are cows in this biome. Moo-moos! Come back here, please. Oh. There's a lot of sheep. But I don't really want sheep, pigs, or chicken. That could have hurt. That could have hurt a lot. Cows. And they said the smooth biome thing wouldn't screw us over. Yeah, it seems there's a little bit of a error there. Okay. Yeah, let's just say no to all of that. To all of that, though. I'll have to bring the axolotls here one day. Let them fight the world for me. Hey, boat. There's my boat. Yeah, as much as I want to, I can't fight that as I am. I need both night vision potions and other thing. It's becoming night and I forgot to bring a bed. Because I'm stupid. Yeah, that sounds about right. A small sand island. Not exactly what I want, but it's better than nothing. Like sand anyways, right? Right. Cool. Oh my. Oh my, that is... Okay, bitches, come this way, I'll fight you all. I will fight you all after eating. Aha. I don't even know where these heckin' tridents are coming from. Coming from deep underwater. Okay, so that was copper. You know, I really didn't need that copper, but thanks, I guess. What I really would have liked is that tridents. But I guess I'll take it. Kind of scary how they just how they just appeared out of nowhere and immediately started shooting me down. You know, not gonna lie, that was a bit terse. There we go. This island is going to be left as a cave. Because I need literally all of this sand. Yeah, no, that was very scary for me to just get sniped out of the area. If I wasn't paying attention, I was just going forward, that would have sucked. Like, no kidding, that would have, like, no joke, that would have sucked a big time. It's a very good thing I was paying attention. There we go. There we go, look at all that sand we just collected. I think that's worth a gold star. It's a lot of spiders. Guess we go this way then, just entirely into the night, as I think our house is roughly this direction. Could be wrong, I hope I'm not. Oh, that's the second ocean monument, okay. Or technically that's the first ocean monument. The second one's over there. Regardless, it's scary. I hope they have enough sand. Like, that is one of the bigger issues. Good to see this one's working a lot. But yeah, no, I'm gonna have to definitely go through the ocean monuments and bring a bunch of axolotls with me. We're in warmer waters. I hope that means it's safer too. Oh gosh, that means I'm gonna have to just, you know, I can breed 2 of them to get like the baby pit. If I build a baby pit, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Huh. This is a very distressing area. Okay. The sun is shining, the world is fine. Seems that they changed the weather patterns. this is like the second time we've been rained on stream. And yet, how many times were we rained on in the original, in 1.17? Like, I doubt it was this much. So yeah. I like having Silk Touch on this because it makes it so much easier, because these melons don't break into pieces anymore. Just full blocks. Full block melons. Those guys will trade me something. If I had mending, that would be very useful. I don't know. Yeah. Hoping that the next 4 have a couple more pumpkin choices. As much as I love, you know, watermelon, I need pumpkins. Hopper. And miscellaneous. Yes. Okay, we got all the sand. That's coming out. I guess we'll grab the wood. Rocks that we put here. We got rocks. We got to get some other rocks. And the fancier rock. You know it's all working smoothly when that happens. Let's see. That, this, that. Technically, I could hold an extra villager in there. Couple actually, but I don't really want to hold an extra villager in there. As cool as that might sound, it also sounds just as taxing. There we go. That'll help keep all the villagers at bay. Yeah, let's go use these emeralds that we got to get more thingamabobs. Don't know how many he'll actually give me though. You got me 10. Not bad. 6 less than the actual amount I need. Still, not bad. So let's see, let's go get a couple of slabs. Yeah, if I go like this, go slabs right here. To help just kind of give them a nice background. And I can also switch this upper area. Yeah, I'll just leave this entire 2 blocks high area as stone. Then I'll kind of put it into... Don't know if I want to just use logs. Maybe I'll use logs behind these, as if they're like supports, maybe. This side's gonna be this. Be like this, and this will be like that. Or I'll try and keep it symmetrical. Maybe I'll build something here that's not related. Then we go like this. Go 3. This is slightly lighter, so it gives us a bit of a difference in tone. You know what? I am liking that. I'm liking it. The outside is not bad. I might have to bring the outside up a bit more, or out a bit more, like a full block. That shouldn't be terrible for me. Our glass is smelting. We can get that little area. Right, I think I wanted this to be both an enchantment area and a bit of a museum to hold relics of the first things. 5, this. I'll put the glass on so badly. Three, 4. This. Look half bad. Does not look half bad. Could definitely be a bit better, but it's, you know, not terrible. If I do something simple like this, how would this look? If I go like this. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-chong. Cha-chonga. And go that. This just went that. And then let's put our half slabs. and there. That'll help keep it a bit more in line. So if I go like this. Feel terrible. I mean, we can always change this area at another time, right? Right. Right. You all right, Mr. Gabe? Master Gabriel? All right. Okay. I think I'll mix stone and cobblestone for this area. And the rest is going to be a mixture of wood and oak, spruce logs. Intervals that I deem fit, so like these two. That, and that. And it leaves us with an awkward number, but it shouldn't be terrible. I think it leaves us with an awkward number, at least. Better than an awkward phone call, am I right? Okay, okay. Use this almost as if it was a guiding marker. This is about halfway. And this, so this is literally halfway between. So go like this. That'll be how we put this pillar. Okay, it's not terrible, and then we'll also build the stairs this way and follow up. Talk about stairs. Let's get more of our temporary blocks. Netherrack. And let's get more slabs and stairs and slabs. Our slayers. I'm kind of working with everything in hand, but you know what? It should be fine. This should be able to go like this and this and this. I guess it depends on how I want it. Right? I like this. Work. Hell, we might even be able to put like a little thing here. So if we go like this, 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 go like this. And we're at the top here. At the top here. Can't believe I dropped that heckin' brick. The heckin' little sister brick. Can't believe I did that. Gross. Do not like that. Switch it to actual bricks, blocks. Just like we had it with the other thing. I guess we'll put like a big window here or something like that. I'll give it a little bit of a chow, chow, chow kind of thing. We'll have like a big old window. There's a bit of a glitch when placing blocks it seems, but that's its own folly. Like this. The other bricks aren't really meant to be bricks, they're just kind of stand-ins for what I'll build a mirror for. A mirror? A mirror. Okay, these for now. I need to use them up anyways. It'd be kind of annoying when I have to tear it down, if I ever tear it down, but still. You know what? Like this. That in place, we'll have kind of like that, yeah. Okay, bad. I mean, gotta light everything up now, but not bad. I guess going up past a certain level with bricks is a bit weird as well. Kind of feels like I'm building a castle at this point. You know? I know it's clearly too small to be a castle, but still. Kind of feels like it. Nice. Why zombies haven't eaten that poor villager yet? Like, you gotta wonder what those zombies are thinking. Like, he's just right there for the taking, right there for the killing. That is a first brown llamas. Come on, llamas. Come with the good stuff. What you got, Bill? What you got, Trader Man? Got bubbling coral, blue dye, sugar cane, pumpkin, dandelion, bucket of tropical fish. Looks like they'll be after me for a little while, so I'm gonna go, I guess, harvest food. This isn't even food, is it? No, it is not. It is sugarcane. At least, you know, even though I haven't been needing it, I have been growing my farm. And that is just as important. Or rather, growing my reserves for when I get the farm. Or villagers. Oh, kidnap me. This guy ain't angry anymore. He's my friend soon. He's my friend soon. Got 9 spots. Nice. The other one's got 9 spots too. That'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be some good. You got 9 spots too, sir? Sir, you got 9 spots too? Huh? Well, a very small amount of health, that's for certain. Llama go meh. Meh. Llama go meh. Come on, llama. I want to see you getting murdered. Thank you. Damn, son. 3 of you's got 6 spots. 9 spots each. That's good. I'll have to find the imposter and switch him out. Purple belongs to 9 now. Because of that, I'll make like what? light blue? No, not light blue. Let's go with... I guess blue was the second option, wasn't it? It was. Regular blue was the second option. Trample the crops, sir. I need you to do something. Okay. Purple carpet. Thank you. Cool. Blue. Purple. Nice. Our purples have a bunch. 1, 2, 7. That was by accident. Kinda weird. I guess we now have a little procession of little boys of llamas. One's got 9. 9, 9. Cool that they work in like a literal train. Walk around like a big old train. I do not need glass, no miscellaneous box. Don't need this for certain. At least not until the next wandering villager shows up and then I murder him. For being a wandering villager. No. A psychopath. Helps even me from jumping. Come on, game. Don't mess with me here. I need to get rid of this tree, which has been sitting here for who knows how long. And is now finally decided to be in my way. And I guess I could have done this, but still. But still. Okay. This. No, we might actually save that poor villager. Very unlikely, but we might. that as a marker, if we go like this, so that one block below top, so this, that. Okay, yeah, not bad. This, this. Nice. This, two. That was dumb of me. I'm kind of used to other methods of that where you gotta click how many you want instead of being able to shift click, because shift clicking is too easy. Still. And like crack my neck and I can feel it crack, and it's not a good thing to do, Zach. I can crack my neck and I can feel it crack, and it's not the good thing to do, Zach. Maybe I'll... Oh, maybe. Would definitely have to depend. I have a staircase all the way back here that links pretty much up nicely. Goes up very nicely, actually. Very smooth staircase. I see what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I was thinking it was looking a bit flat. I recognize what I need to do. Number one, sleep. Number two, pick up the stairs. Number three, go like this. Capping with stone stairs will look a little bit better. Way they're still supporting the thing, they're just not as important. Okay. that one, I'll probably have to put like an actual half slab on it. Now let's put that there. A lot more of them over here, so I'll do what I can, but I don't think I have enough materials, especially not logs. Yeah, I guess I got logs in here, but still. This side. Okay. Do we literally have the perfect amount? Of stairs? Wow. I mean, technically we're missing one stair, but it's not bad, actually. That could have been a lot worse. Dang, this place is really coming together. Like, it doesn't look like it, but it is really coming together. I'll have to use cobblestone on the bottom, though. Like, replace this dirt that it's sitting on with cobblestone and stuff. I'll have to do that. I'll also have to fix all this stupid pathways. These pathways suck. But that shouldn't be big problems at all. Kinda looks like a cult with how they're set up. Really does kind of look like a cult. Huh, weird. So kind of cool. Day is it? It's day 97. God. I think this is enough progress that we've done here. I don't think we're going to do any progress here for a little while. Drop off our materials. Back there. And I guess build a very simple area for us to put some builders. What better place to put miners than underground where the smoke can kill them faster? I said miners, but I meant like smithies. Kill them with smithies, with iron forges and forged iron. There we go. There we go. Nice. I think this room is substantially big enough. I have to get some real stuff, though. Some real stuff. Look at what I can get. Glass. Glass. A blast furnace on. That's not even a blast furnace. Glass. That in there. I don't have very much, any of that. Tough will work. No smooth basalt, I'll use tough. Use birch instead of spruce, you know? It's already a dark area, why do we want to make it darker? Exactly, we don't. And I'll take some oak as well, as if it's been stained. There we go. Oh, I'm thinking of decorations, I'm thinking of all that good stuff. You know? Cool. You know, because I know you know, and that's good, because, you know? You know. Let's see. Let's go like this. That. Let her roll a little bit more. The rest will be mostly birch. Good. Then we'll replace birch out there with cobblestone, tough and mossy. Tough is kind of like dirty cobblestone, areas that haven't been swept. And that. This one should actually be for another round of this. We'll switch these out with tough and cobblestone. I'll actually swap these guys around. This that. There we go. Almost as if they were bad at cleaning up after themselves. Continue with this after. And by after, you know what that means? I'll tell you what it means. It means next time, because you know what? We have done quite a lot today. I still have a few tasks that I need to finish up. Number one, I want to see if I'm actually collecting carrots yet, or if it's still out of service. Because you know what, if the carrots aren't going to be rolling in, I'll just switch to potatoes. I know potatoes work, so I'll just switch to potatoes. Honestly, why is the carrots not working? It's actually kind of annoying. Hell, I think beets worked more than carrots. So I might have to switch to carrots. Or switch to potatoes. That's fine, I guess. And it doesn't really agitate me too much, because I can just get 2 manual farms of carrots instead of 2 manual ones of potatoes and carrots. Make it like that. This way. And this way, and this way, all this way and gotta plant your crops as you're taking them down, right? Or else you'll just get to replant them like I often do. I know myself well enough to know that I would easily forget to replant them. I emptied out my inventory, but I guess I didn't. You know, planting crops probably doesn't sound like a very entertaining endeavor, but I don't think grinding out the lava sea would be very entertaining either. Like, it's impressive, don't get me wrong, but impressive doesn't necessarily make entertainment. Totally thought I would have had an empty inventory by now. Not empty yet. That'll make it a bit easier, I think. Definitely just a tad bit easier. Good thing I'm not feeding chickens. Like, I've set up chicken egg machines before, and they literally produce so many chickens, it's ridiculous. They produce so many chickens. Because chickens are pretty constant, they lay eggs pretty frequently. And so, if you got a chicken egg machine thrower, where it just throws chicken eggs, even if it's only 1 in 16 or 1 in 5, if you have enough chickens, you're basically going to be making a new chicken every like 5 seconds, because they produce so many eggs. This potatoes. Right, I forgot about that. Got that it backflows a bit into the other crops and kind of destroys them. Poisonous potatoes are kind of annoying. You know, I watched this. I learned of this show called Alone, and it takes a bunch of people from Canada and America or whatever, and they're usually survival people, and so they put them literally alone in the Canadian wilderness. You know, not like a park or anything like that, just like really alone. And it's super interesting to see what kind of items they bring with them, you know, what kind of things they do, how they prioritize their time, how they think they'll spend their time. I don't know, but I haven't seen too much of it, truthfully, but I don't believe anyone actually made any kind of tools out there. Like pottery with clay and stuff, because clay is pretty common on riverbanks. Not all riverbanks, but pretty common. And so you can make some pretty rudimentary tools, like big bowls, so you can cook bigger amounts of water-related products, you know? And yet, when I looked at it, they were all just using a simple 2-gallon pot with lid. It's like, if you want a bigger pot so you can cook more stuff, why not build bigger stuff? Of course, you know, that would imply that they would need to put in the effort for that bigger stuff, but still. Do one last... I guess spending literally like an hour near here building stuff would really give you the chance to have all your plants grow at this time, wouldn't it? I would have to argue so. Yes, I would. Well, what was I thinking about? I was thinking about something. Yes, Alone. And it does confuse me as to why people bring books into the wilderness. Like, I like a good book as much as the next person, but book is only as good as you can make it, and you can only read a book so many times before it really doesn't get that good. Personally, for me, I'd bring an instrument that I've never practiced with, or one that I know that I love. And you might say, what do you mean? And I'll say, books are good, but bring an instrument that you want to learn, because you'd be surprised how much downtime there is. Like, if it's raining, unless you've got specific reasons why you need to go outside, you pretty much don't. Rain is a very big causer of illness. And that's not because rain brings illness, but because it cools down our body and makes us sick. Or makes us more susceptible to being sick. Right? Right. And so, you know, if it cools down our body and makes us more susceptible, why do we do it? Or why do we stomach it? Why would we rather? It just doesn't make sense. I think I could only trade like 10, 12, I can only get 12. Yes, sir. And for you guys, you still want potatoes, carrots, and bread. Who's the mother trucker who wants all the bread? You. It's you in the back. Okay. Potatoes. And carrots. Let's go, potato boys. Are you Carrot Head? Nice. Look at all that experience. having 2 potato heads here is good. I think some of them should have leveled up, right? You're selling pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie and apples. You're buying pumpkins. Okay, we only got one guy buying pumpkins. The rest are all selling pumpkin pie, which is kind of a shame, but it's like, what can you do, right? How much iron did we collect? We were in this bar, we've collected at least 5 stacks of iron in this stream. I'm gonna have to start using it up soon, like holy snap. I also need to bring one of the axolotls out with me to be farmed, unfortunately. What is this? That's our smithy. We're gonna put all the smithies and stuff like that, and this is our library. Kind of funny that we've got the smithy underneath the library, but you know what? I really am impressed with this staircase, though. This is a good staircase. I like it. But you know what? That is gonna have to do it today. We have done a lot. You can see just how much we've done, you know? What can you actually see? I don't know. I mean, like, we went out, we got... Oh, that's cute. We can see part of the, monolith from here. That's cool. You can see that we've gotten our farm working still. Despite being a hand farm, this is actually super useful. I'm kind of surprised I haven't killed any of the animals yet, but it's like, how much do I have to kill, right? Got this working out. It will be built properly soon. It will be finished being built. All that stuff. We've got our axolotls having fun. Yeah, gonna definitely have to build a glass box for our thing. Damn, how many cases of glass is that gonna take? Holy snapperoonies. And we've got more llamas. Snapperoonies, that's a big baroonie. I do not like thinking of how much glass I'm gonna have to collect and smelt. But that will do it for us today. So, thank you everybody for coming and watching and joining us today. We are now on to 1.18 and we will be having fun with it. I still don't know exactly what they've added, but still, we'll be having fun. Thank you so much, and have a good night.